if you knew you were right, but the judge said you were wrong? Imagine a man named Ravi. He has spent years building a small business in a quiet town. One day, a dispute arises with the supplier over payments. The matter ends up in a civil court. After several months of hearings, the judge gives a decision against Ravi. But Ravi believes the judgment was unfair. He feels that the facts weren't fully appreciated. The law was misapplied and justice, in his eyes, has not been served. Now Ravi stands at the doorstep of a legal concept that offers hope, and that is appeal. So the question is, what is an appeal in Indian law? In simple words, an appeal is a request made to a higher court to review and change the decision of a lower court. It is a legal way of saying, I believe the judgment is wrong, please take another look. It means when a case is decided by a court, it is not always the end of the road. If a party feels that the judgment was incorrect, either in terms of facts, law, or fairness, they can approach a higher court with an appeal. Think of it as a second chance, a fresh pair of judicial eyes. Now the question is, why do appeals exist? Or what importance it has? It's based on a very powerful principle, that is, justice must not only be done, it must also be seen to be done. So, judges after all also are the human beings, and hence there is chance of error, misinterpretation, oversight, or even biasness. So, appeal is answer to all these loopholes. Now the question is, what are the types of appeals? India's legal system is structured in tiers, like floors in a building, each one higher and more powerful than the one below. So, let's understand how appeal works through Ravi's case. 1. From a civil court to a district judge, first appeal. Ravi's case was heard by a civil judge, junior division. He now appeals to the district court under Section 96 of the Civil Procedure Code, CPC, asking them to re-examine the entire case, facts, evidence, and law. And this is called a first appeal. Second appeal to a high court. Let's say the district court also rules against Ravi, but he believes a substantial legal question was wrongly interpreted. Maybe the court misunderstood a key contract clause. He can now go to the high court under Section 100 of CPC. This is a second appeal, but remember, here only legal questions are entertained, not facts. Appeal to Supreme Court. If Ravi still feels justice hasn't been done, and if the matter involves significant constitutional or national legal importance, he can approach the Supreme Court. This is done via Section 109 of CPC. Likewise, the system allows every possible chance for scrutiny because when life and liberty are at stake, the law believes no stone should be left unturned. Furthermore, an appeal is not just a legal formality. It is a reflection of faith in the system, a belief that justice may take time, but it can still be found. It keeps the judiciary accountable, flexible, and human. This is all for this video. If you want to know more about such simple terms in simple language, do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.